Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. So today's video, I wanted to play with my digital collection. I have a pink gingy collection that is $10. It comes with 10 different ephemera pieces. I will link the playlist down below with my digitals. But basically, it's a bunch of really cute little gingy themed pink ephemeras. Let's take some of them out. Hopefully you guys caught my last video where we created these cute little embellishments that you can use on projects using these digitals. So today I wanted to create a cute little file folder. So basically I had inked this some time ago. This is a new stencil set that I have. I will link it down below if you're interested. I think it goes this way, yeah. And so I just kind of measured it so that it can frame this. So really you can take any piece of paper, you can do it any size. But basically I just kind of like eyeballed it. And then I left a couple more inches. Maybe this is like maybe 2.5 inches. And then I folded it in half. And then I folded this up top. And I just cut right here so that I could have a cute little folder. So let's go ahead and make this the cover. I really want to put some string here to do like a tie. Let me go ahead and cut another piece of paper that's this size so that I can do another one on the back. I'm going to ink another one of these because the other ones that I inked, they do measure 5.5 by 4, which is a little bit too short. So let me just do that so that I have a back cover because I want to put string on the front and the back so that I have a tie closure. So let me just grab my scissors and do that. And then I'll ink it off of camera, or maybe I'll leave it white, I don't know. But either way, I have my two covers for the front and the back. Let's go ahead and put our string down. I'm gonna turn my hot glue gun on. And let me grab my ribbon. I'm gonna use this ribbon. Yeah, I think it'll look nice. So I'm gonna do a piece here. Just eyeball it. Better to have a little bit more string than less. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab 2 pieces. And then we're gonna glue this to the cover. Just eyeball it about half. Yeah, this is not ready yet. Let me just let that. So we have our 2 strings. That we're gonna put down here. Okay. And then we're gonna put this. Now let's figure out the cover. So I created an embellishment here that you can use. I think that does look cute, but I kind of wanted to use the bigger. I don't know. I do have, where are those big banner pieces? So I could use this as a cover. You guys gotta let me know which one looks better. I don't know. Kind of want to use this, but is it too plain? Is my question. It looks a little bit plain. I feel like I need something on the corners maybe to dress it up. And then in the inside, maybe we could use these gingy girls. Yeah, I think I do want to do that. This one does seem a little bit bigger because she's got the big buns. Decisions. Let's do another layering piece on this. And I think I want to use some vellum. small. This one's too big, I think. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna do without that because I want to show off the stencil as well. And I think the colors go very nicely with it. Let's see if our glue gun is heated up. All right, it's taking too long. I'm having trouble with my glue gun. Let me get my tape. You know what? We're just gonna use our glue. So I'm gonna eyeball about a half, like in the middle. Just like that. Use your magnets. Let me grab my magnets. You guys know I always have to use my magnets. Excuse all the scraps and stuff. I'm working on a lot of different projects at once. All right, so we'll put that there. Let's go ahead and glue this. I kind of want to ink the edges a little bit. Let me do that. I need to do a reset for real because let me get my ink stuff, guys. So I'm just gonna do a little ink blending on the edges. Let's see how that looks. I'm just gonna go around the entire edge. And I'm using It's a Girl by Catherine Pooler. This is becoming one of my favorite pink inks. Okay. Let's see if that makes a difference. I don't think that I'm going to glue the back piece on yet. All right, that's definitely dry. Let's go ahead and glue this. Get my edges really good. Corners. I want to make sure that I'm doing this the right way. So I'll link the stencil down below if you're interested. It's from scrapbook.com. Okay. Let me glue the back string right where I glued the other one. Okay. And these are some of the examples of some more of these backgrounds that I created with this bow one. I'm trying to look for the other one, guys. Let's see. I've been doing a little stenciling lately, if you guys know. I can't see the other one. But yeah, I made quite a few of these for card bases. But I really should leave it the size. Here goes another one. I should have left it the size that the stencil comes because it makes a cute little folder, as you can see. All right. So, will this be big enough for this? Not really. I'll have to cut a piece and stencil it if I want to do that for a background. So now we got closure. And then we have this piece here. Yeah, I think I like that, guys. Do I want to pop it with foam? I don't know. No, I'm gonna leave it flat. Okay. Oh, that's so pretty. I love that. Use your magnets to hold your stuff down. And then, let me think, what else do I want to add? We do have these My Creative Time snowflakes. I think I want to add some of these bows on the inside. Let's see how it looks. I don't know. This color scheme might not go well with it. All right, we're gonna save that for something else. My glue gun's been giving me the hardest time. Let me make sure it's plugged in good. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with that. Okay. So, let's open up the inside and let's see what we want to do. Isn't this cute? Let me go ahead and measure this, because we really could ink something really quickly. I have another one of these frames. No, I don't use that. Let's measure this piece here. And about there. Let me cut this straight across. Okay, I'm gonna go a different direction. Let me see. Do I want to use these gingies? I kind of like for things to be like, if I were gonna use these, I would want them to be both the same. So I'm gonna say no. But I can use these bows. Maybe we can use these. And then some of the ephemera pieces. Yeah, let's do that. So the good thing about with digitals is that you can print on demand whenever you want. You have them forever. And you can size them to whatever you like. There's a lot you can do with them. So let me go ahead and glue this bow here. I'm gonna do one on each side. One on here. If you're interested in purchasing these, just message me on Instagram. And as soon as I receive payment, I will email them to you right away. Beautiful, I like that. Let me go ahead and glue this side of this pocket. Let's glue that down. And let's close off the other side as well. So I'm gonna use these little ones. And I'm gonna glue them right here. So cute. If you purchase these digitals and you create something, please make sure that you use the hashtag Bucci's with an S, digitals with an S. And you can possibly win a spot to guest design for me. All right, I'm trying to see the pieces that I have, you guys. Left over. How many of these peppermints do I have? Oh, this is so cute. It's coming out really cute. All right, we'll do those. Just like that. And then I want to create something else, like some cards to tuck in here at another time. But yeah, guys, make sure you snatch these digitals. Great to have in your stash. I'm happy to be playing with them again. Okay. Those two there, and let's do these two. And then one here. So far, I'm liking how that looks. I have some metal gold pieces that I could put right here. I think that would look really nice. And that's how it's looking so far, guys. Look at how cute. Here's the cover. And then you would tie it here on the side. Perfect. And we cut these tails. And then let me bring these edges. Okay. All right, that's how I want it to look so far, guys. So let me know what you guys think down below about this digital set. I hope you guys can snatch it if you can, and I'll catch you in the next video.